I'm Judi Shireen, and I have lived here since the co-op opened, and that was 4 years ago last fall. Well, I was literally hit by the mail, and it was a repetitive mailing that advertised a new concept coming to Sioux Falls in cooperative living. I had been a widow for 12 years and didn't realize how much I needed to leave my home and do a little bit more downsizing, and particularly do a lot smarter money spending. I was spending a lot of money just living in my home, even though it was paid for. So I was looking for a place that would accommodate an active, newly retired person. My brother challenged me. He said, in my elderly years, there will be 3 phases in my life. It will be go-go, slow-go, and no-go. And right now, I am in the go-go phase. This is my time to do the travel, see the people, live the life that I have always wanted to live when I was working. And the cooperative has been perfect for me in that respect. I can come and go and know that my home is safe and secure, that people are tending to my place. I can come and know that everything is waiting for me. I can be gone and not worry about the water and the temperature. It's just given me a very clean slate for a new phase of life when I want to be going and seeing people, but also having a home base that I can call home. The primary reason that I would encourage people to consider the Village Co-op is that I still want to make money. I still want to have control. I still want to be a viable property owner. Having a place that I can invest in that is not rent, but an investment for me. Having a place that will be assumed by my children and my estate, and it will be easily sold by a waiting list of people that are waiting to join us here. It just evens out a lot of big questions and barriers that people have when they move somewhere. I think when you own versus rent, there is a sense of community and a sense of ownership and pride in where you live. And one of the positives is that we are all about in the same stage in life. Our values are much the same. And in a cooperative, you have the ability of being involved as much as you want, or you can be as quiet as you want in your unit. I say that living here is the closest thing to college life. I feel like I'm living in college with a lot of the positives. I'm considerably more mature. There's not the partying. There's not the smell of the cannabis. There is people that are like me and have the values that I do and want to live our later years well. We want to live our later years with meaning and purpose. And we want to do that as active people who have some advocacy and some autonomy in how we live and what our life is like. And you do not get that kind of opportunity in a rental situation. Okay. What I appreciate the most about the co-op ownership is the ability to be an owner, to have some say, and to to live productively, promoting this place as a great place for people to live. It's another great option for aging well, and it's a different option than many people have entertained before. There is no way that we get a great deal for our dollar here. Our share of stock is based on our square footage ownership, and so we have control over what we own, and then cooperatively as a community we have an active board of directors, and the board of directors works very hard at assuring that we are fiscally responsible, that we have a reserve fund that could equip us to cover things that come up. Many people don't look into the fact when they go into a condo situation of what is the reserve. I personally know of people who have been assessed $8,000 to $10,000 because their roof needed to be repaired. Thankfully, with the co-op model, as we invest in our present and our future, we are equipped to handle those things that come up. We all are in this together, and I think that there is a great cooperativeness and mission and unity and a purpose that sustains us and gives us a feeling of freedom and joy in living here. Well, independence at this point in my life means that every day I get to choose how I want to live. And those choices that I make are driven by what's important to me in my quality of life, in my activity. Physical activity is really important to me. And I have been able to maintain a very active physical quality of life here at the co-op. We have the exercise facility, but I am a great walker in the halls. And when it is blowing and minus degrees outside, I can be cruising down the halls and getting my steps in. And the only thing that deters me is that sometimes I run into people and there are rich conversations that happen as you are exercising along the way.
3 words to describe Village Cooperative. So 3 different words, 3 separate words.
Okay. I think one word would be novel.
Novel.
Another word that means a lot to me with the Village Cooperative is fresh. I feel like we are a new facility. We are fresh and new, and we have a new concept that we live by and that we can promote and offer in Sioux Falls. So I think novel and fresh and heartwarming. I love the people that I live with here. It is a great pleasure to open up your door and know that there will be smiles and friends that greet you when you want to socialize. And yet, when I want to be alone, I can close my door and I can have my solitude. One thing that I hear repetitively, and I guess I would concur, is that we wait too long to do this. Downsizing and making the decisions and going through all the little hoops can be a challenge. But I have been amazed at how freeing it has been to make that change. Many times as we live life, we don't realize that we really do need a change, and we're so busy living our lives that we lose track of the fact that we are changing, and what we need and how we view the world and what we want from the world evolves, and we need to make decisions that accompany our evolvement as a person. So I would encourage you to hurry up. It will be well worth the hassle, and it will be well worth the life that you can find here. I'd like to personally invite you to something I'm really excited about. We are going to have an open house to feature who we are and what a co-op is and what things await you here. It's from 12 to 3 on February 6th. There will be informational sessions and tours and good old down-home hospitality. The one thing that we do well here at the co-op is that we are hospitable and we greet people, and we are looking forward to having you come in our doors and learn a little bit more about us and our life here.